Speaking to me is Cardiff's LLOYD GERMAIN. Lloyd, great to see you again, mate. It's been a while.
Yeah, it has been a while.
The big news for you, I guess, is a new gym, a new start for you, I suppose. Can you just tell me your thoughts behind that?
Yeah, new start. Obviously, Lee's now training me, but as you know, for a long time I used to train alongside Lee. So even though training alongside him, I used to quiz his brain every single session and learn from him. And now I'm honoured to have him in my corner and training me full time.
Was that a difficult decision for you to leave St Joe's? Because I know you were part of that gym since the start of your career, more or less.
Yeah, of course it was a difficult decision, but like I say, I think change is needed in certain aspects, and it was a change I needed to make, one I'm very grateful that I have made. And since making that change, I feel better and better. I'm in the best shape I've been in, honestly, physically and mentally. I'm more focused, more driven. I've got a new lease of energy, if you know what I'm saying. So yeah, it was a tough change. Hats off to everyone in St Joe's, Tony, Billy, Roger, all my ex-stable mates. But yeah, it was a change I needed to make, and I'm very fortunate I've made the change, and now Lee's going to be obviously training me.
When you decided to find a new gym or new trainer, was Lee the obvious choice for you, or did you consider going across the bridge perhaps, or training with some of the other Welsh trainers?
Lee was always someone. Obviously I knew Lee was in the process. Obviously he just retired himself, and I knew he'd been training people, so it was obviously something I'd thought on, something I had a good think about, to be honest. So it was just get back to what I know, and obviously Lee's someone I've always looked up to, someone I've trained alongside of. So yeah, it was a perfect decision for me to come up to this gym and I'll be trained by Lee.
And I presume in your time in St Joe's you sparred with Lee a lot, I guess? Yeah,
we done a lot of sparring. Like I said, I come into the professional ranks. I didn't have a massive amateur background, if I'm obviously you, as you know yourself, but a lot of the stuff I learnt in the gym was from Lee. Not just Lee, obviously everyone else in the gym, but a lot of the stuff I learnt was from Lee. We'd been away on training camps together, sparring camps, and was fortunate to spar him. Obviously sometimes he'd give you a bit of stick, you know, it's like as Lee does. But yeah, it was great to spar with him, and now to have him in my corner is an honour. Honestly, I'm relishing the opportunity which I've been given now, Saturday the 7th, and I'm raring to go and can't wait to go to Essex and win that Commonwealth silver title and bring it back to Wales. But most importantly as well, it's going to be Lee's first title he wins as a trainer, so that's given me extra motivation. Do you know what I mean? And like I said, I'm itching to go. I'm in great spirits. I'm in a great place, and come Saturday night, everyone's going to see the new improved version of myself. So yeah, I'm ready.
Do you think you were taking a little bit of a gamble with a trainer, with Lee totally and tested, I suppose, as a trainer?
No, I don't believe at all. Obviously, you look at his record. Obviously, it's different being a fighter and a trainer. Of course, it is. But no, Lee's someone who's done it. He's been in boxing all his life. He comes from a fighting family, and his knowledge is power. And I believe with Lee in my corner, you are going to see the best version of LLOYD GERMAIN. And that kicks off on Saturday, the 7th of September, for the Commonwealth silver title, and it's a title that I'm going to be bringing back to Wales.
And yeah, just before we get on to that fight, with Lee, I suppose, it just really occurred to me now, as he's actually sparred you, he can probably maybe see things another trainer wouldn't see, because he's actually been in the ring with you and shared probably dozens of rounds with you.
Yeah, of course, we've shared dozens of rounds together, and like I say, obviously sparring, but I learned a lot of my craft from Lee. Even now, he doesn't box himself, but he's still got the boxing brain. He's still a fighter, and it's nice how he's converted to now being a trainer, and yeah, everything he gives me, I'm soaking up like a sponge to make myself the best version I can do.
Okay, so your upcoming fight, tell us about it, tell us about your opponent, and what can we expect?
I'm fighting obviously September the 7th, headline on DAZN for the Commonwealth silver title against ELLIOT WHALE. He's got an undefeated record, 10 fights. I think he's won 6 by knockout, but I don't really look into my opponent too much, to be honest. Obviously, I'm aware of who he is as well. He's aware of who I am, but I've been in there with people who've had undefeated records. I know this is his first time in a title fight. This is obviously my 4th title fight, but all that goes out the window come September the 7th. It's me against him, and I believe I'm in there to get the job done 100%.
I mean, what type of fighter is he? Tell the viewers who perhaps haven't watched him box before.
He's a southpaw fighter. He's tall. I think he's rangy, but again, it's just another boxer to me at the end of the day. Like, no disrespect to him, but I don't look into him too much. I focus on myself and what we've got to do. We've got our game plan, and we're ready to go to Essex come September the 7th and execute the game plan and bring that belt back to Wales.
Will the fact you're fighting over the bridge in England affect you at all? Will the crowd make a difference?
Nah, not one bit. I think my last 3 or 4 fights have been in the away corner. I've boxed. Obviously, I boxed in Glasgow in the away corner. I won by knockout. I've boxed Conor Walker. That was in Belfast, but obviously he was away from home. But like I said, when it's all said and done, no matter how many tickets are sold, when the bell goes, it's me against him in the ring. And obviously, no one outside the ropes can help you. And I'm not worried about anything going on outside the ring. I'm just fully focused, zoned in and dialed in on my opponent. So not one bit bothers me. To be honest, it's exciting for me to be headlining in on the zone. Obviously it's in London, so I'm looking to gain more followers and obviously more fans over the bridge. That's the way I look at it.
And you mentioned that it's on the zone, so people make a note of that if they want to watch. Does that add any extra pressure on you, the fact it's going to be a big TV audience? No,
I believe like these big fights, that's why I'm in boxing for. I mean, if the pressure gets you at that stage, then you're in the wrong sport, I believe. But no, the pressure is just going to make me better, and I already got that fire in my belly right now. You can see I'm full of great spirits, I'm full of energy, and come fight night I'm going to be raring to go. We've obviously tuned in live on the zone. It's just you're going to see a very, very good version of myself come fight night.
And just quickly, before we finish things off, Jake Tinklin, who you fought, is fighting Joe Morgan, who now you share a gym with.
Yeah.
And what's your thoughts on that fight?
Yeah, it's a good fight. Obviously, I give up my Welsh title for obviously them two now to go head to head for it. I think this is Jake's 3rd time fighting for a Welsh title, isn't it? Oh, I don't know how many times, but I know it's Joe's 1st time, and I know Joe's been training very hard, and he's looking great in the gym. So it'd be nice to keep the belt back in the gym as well.
I mean, without giving anything away, have you given Joe any tips based on your own experience?
I've given Joe a few tips, of course, but then, like I said, this is a fight. He could come in against Joe totally different to myself, and I've said that to Joe, and Joe's aware of that. But Joe's been training hard, and I look forward to the fight myself.
Okay, mate, I won't keep you any longer because I know you've got some training to do. Lee's probably got some circuits or whatever ready for you downstairs. Yeah. So good luck with your fight, and hopefully next time I'm talking to you, you'll be the new champion.
Yeah, thank you very much. Appreciate your time, and yeah, tune in, watch me win that belt come September the 7th, and add another belt to my record.
And just quickly, how can people follow you on social media? Yeah,
you can follow me obviously on Instagram. It's at LLOYD GERMAIN_, or even so on Facebook. But I'm a lot more active on Instagram. So anyone who's willing to follow my career, tune in. Obviously on the zone, and I appreciate all my sponsors, all my fans, and everyone who's helping me chase my dream. But yeah, we're ready to go. And
have you any sponsors you just want to give a shout out to quickly?
To be honest, I've got several sponsors, but I can't name more off the top of my head, to be honest. But yeah, they know who they are, and they all know they play a massive part in my career. So hats off to each and every one of them, and a big thank you. It's massively appreciated to have you in my corner.
Okay, mate, good luck, and bring the titles back to Wales.
Thank you very much. Cheers.
Cheers, mate.